I've had pot cookies out in the open in my own home. Wednesday afternoon, my day off, I pulled a fresh batch from the oven and set them on the cooling rack by the sink. 15 minutes later, my doorbell rings. Through the peephole, I see my sister Kim with her 8-year-old daughter Autumn. We talk maybe once a month. I open the door and Autumn immediately smells cookies and runs straight to the kitchen. I follow, saying, "Wait, those aren't ready." But she's already reaching when I grab her wrist. Not hard, just enough to stop her. She starts crying that shocked kid cry. Kim rushes in asking what's wrong. I tell her these cookies have weed in them. Kim's face hardens. She pulls Autumn away and starts yelling about how irresponsible I am leaving drugs where kids can reach. I say I didn't know anyone was coming. She asks if I have normal food for Autumn. I've got leftover Chinese and crackers. No kid snacks because I don't have kids. This makes her angrier. She shakes her head and says she came to ask something important, but clearly I can't handle responsibility. I ask what she wanted. She says forget it, that her work schedule changed and she thought maybe I could watch Autumn sometimes, but obviously not. I tell her that's unfair. This was bad timing. She grabs Autumn and leaves. The whole visit was 10 minutes. Saturday morning, her husband Troy shows up alone. He's fidgeting, won't look at me. Says Kim's really upset and talking about calling child services. I ask why she'd call CPS when nothing happened. Troy shifts and says Kim's stressed about childcare for when the baby comes. I freeze. Ask what baby? His face goes pale. Kim's 5 months pregnant. He thought she told me. They need someone to watch Autumn because daycare for 2 kids kills their budget. He assumed Kim asked me Wednesday, and I agreed. Everything clicks. Kim planned this visit to ask for free babysitting. The cookies became ammunition. Either I'd feel guilty enough to help, or she'd have leverage when I refused. I tell Troy his wife set this up. He tries defending her, says she's overwhelmed about money. I say, threatening CPS because I won't be free childcare is crazy. He leaves. 20 minutes later, Kim calls screaming that I told Troy she manipulated me, says I'm twisting things, that she worried about Autumn's safety. I ask if she's pregnant. Long pause. She admits it, but says that's unrelated. I say it's completely related. She planned to ask me for weeks and used the cookies as her opening. She starts crying, says she's desperate, then says family helps each other, that I'm choosing drugs over my niece. I hang up. She texts 4 times, switching between apologies and insults. I blocked her Sunday. Troy texted Monday asking if we could talk. I ignored it. Tuesday, her friend Ashley messages on Facebook saying I'm being unreasonable, that Kim needs help. I blocked Ashley too. Wednesday, my mom calls. Kim told her I'm refusing to help with the baby. Mom says family pitches in during hard times. I ask if Kim mentioned the cookies. Mom has no idea what I'm talking about. I explain everything. Mom goes quiet, then asks why Kim didn't just ask normally. I say that's what I want to know. Mom sighs and says I should help anyway because that's what good aunts do. I tell Mom I would have considered it if Kim asked like a normal person instead of threatening CPS. Mom says I'm being dramatic. I hang up. Thursday, a CPS worker calls. Someone filed a report about drug exposure at my address. I explain the child never ate anything, that I stopped her. The worker says she still needs to visit. She comes Friday, asks questions, looks around. I show her the cookies are now locked in my bedroom closet. She says this looks like an accident during an unexpected visit. The case will likely close in a week. After she leaves, I text Troy asking if Kim called CPS. He says no, she just talked about it. Then who did? I ask. He doesn't know. I realize Ashley probably called after I blocked her, or my mom trying to prove a point. CPS closed the case the following Tuesday. I changed my locks Thursday even though Kim never had a key.